Welcome to the course tour. Let me show you around. We're here at the Welcome Start Here page. At the beginning of a course, I always set a welcome page for the first few days. This allows you, whenever you come into the course, to have a point of reference and to be welcomed. And other people may not be coming in on the first day, and I just want to ensure that when someone comes into a Hardin Simmons course, they're welcome. This is an intentional act of hospitality. Let me show you around. An important page is going to be the modules page. This will serve as your table of contents, if you will, and I'll set your course homepage to the modules page on Wednesday. First thing you'll want to look at is our course overview. You've already seen the Start Here page and the virtual tour page, so let me bring your attention to the questions. If you have questions in the course, go ahead and post it in our forum by clicking on reply. Let me tell you why this is important. This allows other people in the course who may have the same question to not only see the question and to affirm their potential inquiry, but also that then everyone can take advantage of the answers. So thank you in advance for doing that. This course isn't about learning Canvas, but you'll pick some things up along the way. But if you want to do some investigation on your own, there are a bunch of resources here for you to look at. And finally, at the end of each section, and particularly the course overview, you'll see tips and reflections. It gives a little bit of a pedagogical reflection on why we do what we do. So, down onto the course syllabus. You've already seen the digital syllabus. You received that by email, and you can click on that and review that again. We'll be joined in this course by myself and Dr. Jason King. You will see down here that I'm officed in the library. You can see my office phone and my cell phone if you want to text me, and my email. But let me bring your attention here to my office hours. My office hours are Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evening from 8 till 9 p.m. Well, I'm not going to be in the library. It'll be closed. But I do web conferences through Zoom. So if you'd like to set up an appointment, just give me a text, and I'll be available during these times. Or you can send me an email and say, hey, I would like to meet with you, or maybe it's Tuesday at 8:30 and you just wanted to drop in and see that I'm in the course and talk. You can even send me an email. I'll be attending to all those. Now, when you teach an online class, there could be a temptation to be always on. And let me tell you when I'm typically in the course. I'm typically going to look at the course material in the morning, then in the late afternoon, and I'll drop into the course as well in the evening. So if you've posted a question in a forum, or you've been working on an assignment and are looking for feedback, you can probably expect feedback or a response during those times. Now, there may be times where I have a meeting or something I'm not able to attend to that particular time frame, but you can rest assured I will at the next time frame that I said I would look in the course, that I'll be in there. Dr. King's information is available down here as well, and please check that out as well. All right, back to modules, table of contents page, if you will. Before you proceed, you've looked at the course overview and the syllabus. You might want to come to the learning check. That's just 5 quick questions that kind of ensure that you grasp the material from the course syllabus and the course overview. And it's a confidence booster for you as well. Once you've aced the learning check, notice I didn't say quiz, it's just a learning check. It's worth 5 points, but that's just to show me that thumbs up if you're ready to proceed. Now, you can bypass that learning check, but I'd highly recommend it, and that may be something you want to consider for your students. Some kind of reassurance to them and to you that they've reviewed the introduction material to your course and the syllabus and are ready to proceed to the learning. You'll notice down here, Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3. Let me just point something out real quick. Module 2 will open up next week. Module 3, there's only 2 weeks in the course, but Module 3, remember, is that spillover week. Since we have a holiday during our course, we're going to allow an extra week for assignments that may take some more heavy lifting that can be turned in during this last week. All right, let's go back up to Module 1 and look at our module summary. At the beginning of each week, a good tip would be to look at your module summary, go through what you need to read, what you'll be viewing, what assignments are due on or before Wednesday, what are due on or before Sunday. Kind of look through those and then look at your calendar and start to mark out places where you want to spend some time and guard that time. Because with an online course, it can be easy to let the tyranny of the urgent kind of take over and quickly find yourself behind. And you want to be aware of that in your students' behavior as well. We'll walk down here through these assignments and you can read these on your own. I just wanted to bring your attention to two of them. First, you may or may not have used an application before called VoiceThread. Let's open this up. Now I have this set to just continue to play. This is an interactive presentation, but it also allows you to stop. There's the play button, and I've had people talk behind my back, but I've never actually interrupted myself, so this is kind of a first here. If you want to stop the presentation, you just kind of hit on the play button here, and you can leave a comment anywhere. Audio, video, you can upload a document, you can type it in, or you can even telephone in. And then to proceed through the VoiceThread, you just click here. Go forward and backward. All right, let's go back to modules and we'll look at one more assignment. In assignment 1.2, we're going to ask you to create a connection video for your students. This is similar to what you saw in the digital syllabus. We're going to have you using a web application called Animoto. And you're going to look at how to use an Animoto. You're going to create your own account. You're going to look at some examples. And then you're going to post a link to your own Animoto here on the Padlet. Now notice I've got your names already waiting here. So you'll just have to scroll right or left to find your name. And once you do, you just click right here. And you can put, here's my Animoto, or whatever you want to put right there. And then you can see the instructions down here, and you just put your link right in here. You want to add an attachment, you can see how to do it by clicking on the little plus sign. All right. Now, this is an assignment that has some complexity to it, so there's some heavy lifting involved. You may want to give yourself some time because you're going to be looking at a new application, signing up for the application, and then completing the assignment, then uploading it. So there's some heavy lifting involved, and I have found in my own experience that if I tend to kind of put it off towards the end of the week, my frustration level goes up, as opposed to grasping the assignment, knowing that this is something new and just kind of going through that process, because this is a similar process when you go through it that your students will go through when they have an assignment in your course. So take note of that and look down through these different lessons and then see what you think, and look at those instructions, and then go ahead and plot your time on your calendar. And please know that Dr. King and I will be praying for you and your success, and ultimately your success facilitating online for us here at Hardin Simmons.